All right. Step 1 in improving your grades. Okay, go to your classes tab and click on whichever class you need to fix. Okay, here's all your grades. So definitely not working on the B's. I'm working on the lowest grades I need to fix. Okay, since I teach science, I'm going to click on go to science class. Okay, next, I'm going to make a list of all the grades I need to fix. So for Mrs. Kusalaba's room here in my grades tab, I definitely want to look at my unit tests. I do have open Unit 1 test, not the rest of Unit 1, just the unit test. The Unit 2 test. Okay, there's one that I could get 11 more points on right there. Unit 3 test. I could get about 15 more points there. Unit 4. Okay, there's 25 right there, 20 or 19, whatever it is. Yeah, no, sorry, 25, 24 points right there between 14 and 15. And I'm going to write all of these down. Anything I have an F on that's worth a lot of points, I'm going to write those down on a list. Okay, so check my grades tab in the classroom. Do that. Write a list of all the work you can get all the points on. Okay, make a list of everything you're going to work on. Okay, then I'm going to pick one thing to work on that I can get the most on. So if I can get, say, 25 points in one unit test, I'm going to start on that unit test. Okay, sorry about that. Next, I'm going to go to the progress tab on that. So for example, let's look at 512 in my progress tab. Okay, I go back over to my classroom and I go from my grades tab to the progress tab. I'm choosing 512. The reason I'm choosing 512 is just to pick one to show you. Okay, so I go progress, quizzes, and 512 is just an arbitrary one that I decided I wanted to start on. So I'm going to go to 512, but I'm not clicking 512 here. I'm actually going to click the details. The details button is what's going to show me which ones I missed on my last attempt, on my first attempts. So I click open attempt 1. The first time I took it, it looks like I missed 0.2. That tells me one of these buttons wasn't clicked. Question number 2, I got right because I clicked, I got 1 out of 1 points. I missed a couple here, I messed up. I'm going to fix that. Anything you got 1 out of 1 means you got it right the first time. Anything that you got 0 out of 1 means you missed that point. Okay, so what you want to do, what you could do here, guys, is you could either, there's a couple options. You can just use your snipping tool and snip and do like I did here, where I kind of made a correction and then got open a Word document and listed, or I could literally take the whole test, I think. Let me see if I can highlight everything and see. Let's see if I can copy and paste this whole thing. I hit Control C. I'm going to go over to my Word document, my blank Word document. And I'm just pasting it, Control V, but to paste. It's taking a while because, I have a lot of data that I just copied and pasted. Okay, I could print this out, or I could just work off of this if I wanted to. Okay, it didn't give me a clear, screenshot or anything like that, but that's okay. Okay, now I can try to, I'm hitting up at the top, I'm hitting layout. See if I can make myself see all this. Layout, orientation, and do landscape so I can see more of it. Okay, so this might not be my best option because I can't see everything over here. But what I want to do, guys, once I get my screenshots, I want to see which ones to fix and make myself another list of which ones to fix. Okay, then I go back in to whichever module. So like number 1 here says I only needed a 0.2 here, but I need to go into 501 and find my answer. Okay, and then I'm going to make a list of everything I got right and everything I got wrong. So another student and I did this together. We made a list here of which ones to fix, like this one on I used my snipping tool and I made a note there. Okay, and then I am going to go in and I'm going to fix all of my tests again. So at this time, I will go back and retake using my corrections, and I will also put on here leaving everything I got correct. Okay, are there any questions on how to do this?